Hello and welcome to Megawatt. I'm Katie Scott, and this week's episode we bring to you from the British International Motor Show, where we will have classic cars, concept cars and super fast cars, including this, the Mercedes-Benz McLaren SLR Roadster, which comes in at a mere £360,000. So just pocket money. Make sure you stay tuned for the best of this year's show. So I'm here with Julian from NICE, who's going to talk us through electric cars. So Julian, what do we have in front of us?
Well, the first one is the My Car. It's a very international car, designed in Italy by a very famous designer called Giugiaro, whose challenge was to design the 21st century eco car.
Okay.
This is it. And it's been engineered in Hong Kong and made in China. So very funky design. Give you a range of city driving 40-50 miles, top speed of 45 miles an hour. Absolutely ideal for city driving. It's just a real funky, easy way to get around. And actually, do you want to have a look inside?
Yes. Brilliant.
So inside, as with any electric car, nice and easy to drive, no clutch. So just a forward and reverse gear lever.
Okay.
No radio in here, it's all MP3'd. So for your MP3 player, latest technology. And then just a very nice, easy drive.
Sure.
What we find for electric cars, people start to buy them for the cost savings you get in London. But actually, when we talk to our owners, they say the thing they love about electric cars is the convenience. And taking one of these into London, of course, no congestion charge.
Yep.
But then nice and nippy, nice and small. You can get in there to gaps easily, and free parking in Westminster and a number of other boroughs around London.
Okay. And what sort of price are we looking at for this car?
So this is from 8,995. It'll be here in a couple of months' time. We're taking deposits at the show. We think it's going to be a real hit. It's actually about time, many people said, that an electric car goes a bit funky, and so we think it's a great solution.
Fantastic. Well, thank you ever so much for your
You're very
time.
welcome.
This place was rammed this morning for the unveiling of the Lotus Evora, and here it is. Have a look. Some people say its looks speak for itself. For just over £13,000, you can get your mitts on one of these. This is the Can-Am Spider Roadster, which is basically a hybrid between a sports car and a motorbike. And it goes from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, but a lot more stable than a motorbike. So when you're going around corners at a back braking speed, you're not going to feel quite so unsteady. And as I said, £13,000, it's available now, and this is the Can-Am Spider Roadster. So we're here at the Saab stand, and behind me is the sort of Saab we're all probably used to, but what we're going to look at today is a new Saab concept car, which was actually launched way back in March in Geneva. But more interesting from a technology point of view is the fact that Saab has been working with Sony Ericsson on the Bluetooth technology within the car, and in particular technology which allows you to control the car, including its lights, from your mobile phone. So we're here at the Saab stand, and I'm here with Agnes from Sony Ericsson, who's going to talk to us about the 9X Bio Hybrid car. So what have you guys actually done? So you've got a phone to show us.
Yes, we have an application which is just an illustration of what could be done for the interaction between the car and the phone.
Okay.
So what I can show you today is how you want remotely to switch on and off the light. So if you want to remove the light or add them, or if you want to have the anti-fog lights on or off.
So how does this actually work? I mean, is this basically application which developers have created for Sony Ericsson?
Yes, and it's based on the Bluetooth technology.
Okay.
So it's a seamless communication with the car, and it's this is an example of what application you can have, but there's limitation to people imaginations.
So you think that this will be something that perhaps we could see in the future?
Yeah, this is a concept car, of course, but this will be in the market soon.
Okay, fantastic. Brilliant. Well, thank you ever so much for showing us that.
Thank you very much.
So this is the Nuvi 860 from Garmin, which is actually launched today among other products. What's interesting about this is that you've got text-to-speak, which basically means obviously the instructions get yelled at you, but it also has voice recognition, which you can program in. This is actually a prototype, so we can't unfortunately show you what it does. But in terms of the interface, let's just stop that. It's basically the Garmin interface we've all got used to, but scrolling options just make it a little bit easier. So for example, where to, let's put in points of interest, and then scroll down here, let's put in attractions, amusement theme park, and this will now sort of get up all of the amusement theme parks listed in England. Scroll down, and let's put in Drayton Manor, and you can then show map or you can go. So if you show map, then you actually get a sense of, you know, where it is in relation to where you are now. The other thing that you can do with this is you can zoom in and out in the map. So let's zoom in a bit. There you go. But you can also really zoom out, so you get a sense of where you are in the country, or for example, if you're in a city, then you get a sense of where you are in relation to things like, you know, ATMs and car parks, vital when you're driving around in the city. Other things to mention are the price. This is £449.99, and as I said, it's amongst a couple of products being launched by Garmin in the UK today. All of the details are pocket linked of all of the new launches, so make sure you check those out. But in the meantime, this is the Garmin 860 and it's available now. You might be surprised to know that the car behind me is actually a Hyundai. Well, I was quite surprised by it. Yes, Hyundai is going sexy and is going up against the likes of the Audi TT with this, the Genesis Coupe. A concept car at the moment is actually being designed in California and will be available in the US and Korea next year, though no news on when it's coming to the UK. Specs wise, you can have a 2-litre engine, 4-cylinder, or the highest spec is the 3.8-litre V6 engine, which goes up to 149 miles per hour and does 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. As well as being rather beautiful, this is the world's first electric supercar. Yes, this is the Lightning, and it's British made, which is always exciting because obviously we're in the UK. In terms of price, you're looking at £120,000, but apparently there's a second generation model coming through which will be around £85,000. Sadly, not cheap enough for me. Speeds, you get up to 130 miles per hour, but really that's not the focus. The focus is on looks, so have a gander. Just a quickie, this is the Star concept from Suzuki, and what's interesting is instead of wing mirrors, you've got cameras. So at the moment you do have cars that when you reverse, they have cameras and you can see what's going on behind you. But this one, you will be entirely reliant on cameras for seeing what's coming, you know, along the road, when you're turning, etc, etc. No other details at the moment. We don't know if it's actually become a reality, but nevertheless, this is the Star concept from Suzuki. Toyota claims to be a leader in hybrid technology, and this is its new hybrid concept, the Hybrid i. Obviously concept stage at the moment. It was revealed last year at the Geneva Motor Show. So if you have a look in the inside, then you've got 3 touchscreens. You've got 2 on the steering wheel and 1 in the central console. Aside from that, we don't actually have any tech specs at the moment, nor any information as to whether or not it'll actually go into production. But Toyota is making a big deal about their ambition for 0 emissions. So we could be driving around in one of these in the future. Let's hope so, because it's a rather nice looking car. That's it for this week's show. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you tune in again next week, and thank you for watching.